So title companies are backed up all across the country. You're experiencing a lot of delays, a lot of you guys are. I'm getting the emails, I'm getting the text messages. And what I want to talk about in this quick video here about title companies being delayed is, number one, why this is happening. Number two, how this can impact your business in not a great way. And third, what you can potentially do to kind of get around this and protect yourself against this. The first reason is why they're backing up is because obviously we had a lot of compression during the lockdown. A lot of people couldn't sell their house. A lot of people couldn't go find a house. And once markets started opening back up, a lot of people started flooding back in the market. Second thing is interest rates are extremely low, which means a lot of buyers are trying to go out and buy houses and lock down forever money, as you hear it called, where they want to get a really good loan on a really good property that they're going to live in for the rest of their life. But also because these interest rates are low, this is probably the main reason I'm seeing title companies back up when I'm talking to them. It's because there's refinancing happening at an unprecedented level right now. There's a ton of refinances happening. People are trying to refinance their properties. For one, the lockdown hurt a lot of people. They're trying to pull cash out to have some cash in the bank account to run their business, but also to get to a lower loan. So what does this mean if you're having delays at the title company? So it really depends on where you're at in the country and who you're working with, but I bet some of you guys right now are not experiencing delays at all. But some of you guys are experiencing massive delays, and this can cause some big risk in your business, and I want to explain why. Now, it really depends on the title company you're using, how big the office is, how good they are at what they're doing. Also, which market you're in. Is it a cash flow market? Is it a hot market? Is there a lot of refinancing going on? So if you are experiencing delays, guys, you may have to adjust a little bit, because a lot of people are out there marketing saying, I can buy your house in 7 days or less, I can close in days. And if you're not doing what you say you're going to do, it can cause risk in your business. For one, what if people are going into foreclosure, or they need a house closed by a certain time so they can take that equity out of that house to buy another house, and there is a real time constraint and you can't do what you say you're going to do? You can actually hurt someone. Second thing is you can actually hurt yourself, because for some reason in your contract, the way it's written up, and you can't get out of it, or your option money or your option period extends past, your earnest money is at risk. The other thing is, depending on what your contract says, you could actually lose a deal if you get outside your closing window and you're not protected by the verbiage you have in the contract. Now, I'm not an attorney and I'm not giving you legal advice, but every single one of you lives in a different market. Some of you guys are gonna have different state promulgated forms. Some of you guys have your own forms that you've written up, but I'd take deep consideration into thinking about what's in these contracts right now if you're experiencing these delays. Now, is this going to happen forever? Probably not, but we could see this for a number of months, and this is just something to keep in mind going forward when you write your contracts. And let's talk about what you could potentially do here to protect yourself if you are in a market that you're experiencing incredible delays when it comes to the closing process working with title companies or title attorneys. The best way to fix a problem is to control the problem before it comes up. So if you're in one of these hot markets right now where you're starting to feel like this is going to happen to you, what I would do is, if you're working foreclosure deals, is be very open with the homeowner that you're working with and say, because the situation in the marketplace right now, there could be delays, and here, this is your date, here's the time frame that we're looking at, and here's a couple ways I would study your foreclosure laws extremely well and understand multiple ways how to stop this. I have actually videos on my channel talking about how to potentially stop foreclosures. This is going to protect the person that you're working with as well as yourself in your own personal business. Second thing that you could do is potentially put a longer closing period in there if this is just a normal transaction, a longer option. Now, the risk of doing this is obviously there's competition in the marketplace, and if you want to put a 30-day option or a 21-day option or a 15-day option, other people are putting 7-day options or less and making a similar offer, that homeowner may be inclined to go with that individual. But this is going to protect your earnest money. You may also want to put a little bit lower earnest money down. So it depends on the type of lead that you're generating. If it's a lead that has a lot of competition, like an internet lead, as compared to a referral lead that's just from a friend or family, this is always going to vary. The last thing is, I would be working with multiple title companies right now, or title attorneys. I'd reach out to a number of them. I'd call them before you even go into the contract. And I'd do this right now, and I'd be like, are you guys experiencing delays? What's your average closing time? And I'd have multiple people that you can go to for some reason that this is gonna get backed up, that you're not just relying on one business that you've been working with for years, because I know a lot of you guys only usually have one title company, one mortgage broker, one attorney, one this, one that, and you should really have at least 3 individuals that you trust when it comes to contractors, when it comes to everybody, and as your business grows, even a bigger network than that. So I'd be starting to think about, if you are experiencing a delay, how to protect your earnest money, how to protect the deal, and how to protect the client or the person that you're working with, so that everybody gets through this transaction smoothly. And it's just something to think about, guys, as you guys are experiencing this. I don't want you to lose money, I don't want you to lose deals, and I don't want you to hurt anybody. So these are some things I wanted to to bring to you to keep in mind. So I hope you guys are doing well. Go out there and get those deals done, but be safe with what you're doing, and protect yourself and protect your business. Guys, have a good day.